files of over 12,000 cases were placed into storage. But the ubiquitous UFO wasn't to be influenced by this government position. Incidents were to continue, with daily reports of flying objects finding their way into the news media. In the closing months of 1973 and early into 1974 alone, there are over 1,000 unrelated and unsolved reports of UFOs from across the United States.
Delaware State News, Dover, Delaware, October the 16th, 1973. Dover. 3 women on their way to the market saw it. At the same time, the crew of the Delaware State Police helicopter saw it. 2 airline pilots flying over Dover reportedly saw it. Flight controllers at the Dover Air Force Base saw it.
Southern Illinois and Carbondale, Illinois, October 18th, 1973. It didn't make any noise, Don said. It had red and green flashing lights on the front and back.
Times Dispatch, Richmond, Virginia, October the 19th, 1973. It was hovering, and we parked there on U.S. Route 15 about 2 hours and watched it.
Walla Walla, Washington, January 30th, 1974. Guards of the Washington State Penitentiary have spotted what appears to be the same UFO 2 mornings in a row from their tower positions at the prison.
Scranton Tribune, Scranton, Pennsylvania, February the 25th, 1974. Police spot flying object.
State's UFO reports are increasing.
October 21st, 1978. Bass Strait, Tasmania. A pilot named Frederick Valentich disappears after reporting a strange craft hovering above him. December 12, 1978, La Chapelle, France. A 45-year-old worker riding home observes an oval object. Together with another witness, he sees a craft hover above them. December 12, 1978, Guadalajara, Mexico. 2 luminous saucer-shaped objects are reported by residents, then by a police officer. December 16, 1978, Palermo, Italy. A bank clerk spots a disc of light and alerts the police, who take several photographs. January 2nd, 1979, Wellington, New Zealand. A veteran pilot and a newsman film 7 objects. January 4th, 1979, Jerusalem. Police on duty see 3 mysterious objects at high altitude. January 5th, 1979, Johannesburg, South Africa. A woman and her son report seeing half a dozen occupants in front of a brightly colored craft on a lonely country road. Ordinary people are seeing something all over the globe. But what have the experts seen? NORAD and the Air Force do have extremely sophisticated equipment, and by use of the phased array radar facility, surveillance is maintained on objects in space. But the system is only designed to track things like rockets, satellites, and man-made debris, objects with specific trajectories and which hold an orbital or flight velocity of approximately 4.8 nautical miles per second. This system is designed to discriminate between objects in space. For example, it will ignore a meteor entering the Earth's atmosphere, but will quickly spot a satellite as it begins re-entry. Objects can also be photographed with incredible precision by the electro-optical surveillance system, and it's very good at its job. However, it's not designed to photograph everything, just specific items and particular missions. The sky is so vast, it is virtually impossible to wait for, track, and photograph all unidentified phenomena. There is just not sufficient time or budget. So it is not really accurate to say that our sophisticated equipment and personnel are able to identify and examine any and all UFOs. On the contrary, they are programmed to study man-built machines, and only that.